Collins radios were made for a time in Dallas, Texas, over there, in Plano, Texas, to be exact. And I started collecting those radios some years ago. So I only have Collins radios. I only have two-type radios. Kind of a decision I made, but these guys, they last a lifetime. This is the one that...
Like that. There's a guy down there in Florida that's done that. He's got a 3-element 80-meter beam pointed up this way. He's somewhere midway, somewhere down the middle of the state of Florida.
Yeah, I know the guy, Jerry, and his partner in crime was up here in Wisconsin. It's his column, and he's got a picture of his antennas. He's got multiple towers over there, a couple of 100 feet towers. He's got a beam.
Freakacy.
3-element, rotatable, made out of wire. On this thing. His call is K9HSS. K9 Sugar.
Well, this guy's one of those 27 guys. What's his call? Wham? They call him Wham?
Yeah, I know Wham. I know him for years.
Yeah, he's supposed to have some kind of directed antenna, directed wire pointed up through here. And I would say, okay, he probably does, or he's running a god-awful amount of power. Wow, you're drunk.
Hey, Rob, don't drugs now. Hello. Wake up. There's not a lot of power out there.
He took part and became those guys are all from 3865.
Oh, we got some trash in here. It's been nice talking with you, Todd, but we got some trash in here. Some real ham radio trash. I mean, that's lower scum than sea beer. I mean, real ham radio trash. So I'm going to say 73. I know I'm getting over top of it because I'm one of the better ones on the band. I'm aware of that. I take responsibility. My little coaxial dipole, a.k.a. Double Bazooka, is out there kicking ass and taking names. 73 M4 SDG, I'm listening. Listen to this shit. God damn.
You're an idiot.
I know it. I don't care. The difference between me being an idiot and you being an idiot is I'm a happy idiot.
There you go. I like to hear that. Alright, I'll let you have it.
He's drunk.
Or do what?
You heard me. You're drunk.
Well, hell, if I'm drunk, guess what? It's none of your damn business. Good luck.
It is when you're messing up my conversations on my frequency, it is.
What frequency? You're on it. Mr. Slur. I think that's the brother's moniker, right?
Oh, boy. We got the retard alert. That guy, I don't know. That's all he wants to play all day long, retard alert. Okay, so we all got the retard window lickers, you know. We rode the short dress. I drove the motherfucker. I mean, so what about it? You know, like what you're hearing, it's a great big knob in the middle of your radio. Give it a spin. I would just love it if you would.
Retard alert. I gave you frequency. That's what you want. I gave you one. Don't call me bad names, but I won't call you none either.
This tomorrow. He won't remember any of it. Oh, hey, Jeffrey, I wonder if you can hear me on 12 meters.
I could probably spank your butt on 12 meters.
you ain't gonna do shit on 12. You ain't gonna spank nobody's butt. You come over here trying to spank my butt, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. You don't know who you're talking with.
That's the damn problem with you. Somebody kind of makes up with you, knowing that they closer and can just wear you out.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not in the point of wearing out.
Wow, he can wear me
But you
out.
seem to be the
I should be
macho
scared.
man on
Wow, you look
7200.
close. I should be scared. I should be
No, I'm
afraid,
saying
shouldn't I?
there's a lot of places in here, man.
I mean, really, I should really be afraid, shouldn't I?
No, I'm not afraid. The hell? Why are you afraid for? You're on the radio wave. There ain't nobody standing in front of you. That makes you a coward anyway. Yeah, this is like Channel 13 on the CB radio, man.
See, look, man, you and me, man, we key up, we can talk over top of all this trash. That's why I'm wondering if I could talk to you on another band. I could, like, you'd be really nice to say, okay, Jeffrey, go to 24950 upper side band, and then we could cuss at each other there.
Hey, man, I'm all for it. I ain't cutting you down. Hey, I'm gonna leave you alone, okay? I'm a good friend. 70 degrees to you. I hope you have a good time on the band. It's not yours, but guess what? I'm still up here on the upper side.
When I'm talking on
See you later.
Todd and I are talking on it, it's our frequency.
Go to FM.
CB breaker. Hello, CQ.
There ain't no breaker over here.
Party. Hello, CQ, Skipland QSO Party. Hello, CQ, Skipland QSO Party. Yeah, trailers on the air. Oh, they're not having a fit. Oh, y'all sound like a bunch of sea bears. Breaker, sea bears. This is Straight Channel 19.
Hey, switch over to AM.
Damn, you're drunk. What, you want to go to AM?
I can't stop laughing.
Everybody off, we go to AM. What do you want to go AM here for there, Jeffrey? We go AM here, we gonna piss everybody off. We go AM here. Can you hear me, Jeffrey, up on AM? Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, come in, Jeffrey. Yeah, but bring me up to the walk. Okay, hello, Jeffrey, come in. No,
Welcome to Trainwreck Radio. Trainwreck.
You tell me to go to AM, and I go to AM, and I'm up there running my mouth, and I expect to hear a carrier in your lovely voice, and you were nowhere to be found. What's wrong with you, Jeffrey? Why'd you tell me to go to AM?
You big dumbass. You're a dumbass in Jefferson, Georgia. I know you are. Shut the hell up.
Well, I wanted to know. You told me to go to AM, now you're calling me a dumbass. Well, look, Jeffrey, it's okay. You're drunk. You won't remember any of this tomorrow, and I'm going to laugh at it. I think I should record some of this so I can play it back when you're sober.
I hope you do. I hope you play it all back. You don't own 7200. I told you to go to 7200 AM, and you went to 7200 evidently AM, and you decided to change it up real quick. Wouldn't give nobody no chance to call you. That's called a coward.
What the fuck? Isn't that what you just had to do? Go to 7200 AM, and so I went to 72 AM, like you asked me to. No. Now you're going to sit there and say all that bullshit? Man, you got something wrong with you. You sure you don't need to talk to somebody? I mean, you know, Medicare does pay for, like, some mental health issues.
You're a fucking idiot. I'm just too close to be burning your fucking radio up. Let me tell you something. If you keep talking the way you keep talking, it's on. I will put your ass down. I got more power than you got, and you know it. That's why you get
his
mad.
dick's bigger than mine. Wow, man, your dick's bigger than mine. 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 He's wanting to be famous on
people that suck off the government.
He's trying to fuck with me.
Claim you're disabled.
Grumpy old
And that's why you talk on the radio all day long.
So he can be on grumpy old hams. That's what it is.
Good question. That is a very good question. Thank you.
Well, I mean, that's what he's doing. I'm one of the famous ones on grumpy old hams, and he comes over here out of the blue. Ain't nobody, this is the first time I've ever heard him on 7200. I have never heard this Jeffrey guy, JGG. He's only here to bait and start shit. That's his only thing.
You're full of crap. You heard me many months ago. You heard that.
Really, man.
You're such a liar.
Then I'll remind him one day later on down the road. I'll catch him up there on one of the East Cars nets up there trying to be all professionally ham, past traffic, and we have no traffic, no emergency traffic, 5 knots, all that bullshit. And maybe I'll embarrass him in front of all his little ham buddies.
I think you're wrong about that. I don't pass no traffic. I never have and never will.
Oh, so why are you a ham operator?
In Jefferson, Georgia, you gotta understand it. You ain't in control of 7200, and whether or not you want
to them all talk at the same time. It's funny make
friends. But see, you denied that. You tried to tell everybody on the upper side band that you wasn't. So go ahead and do what you gotta do. It's okay. Man, I'm not here for you. I'm here for me and everybody else on the radio. But it seems like to me that you want Coral and side band upper talk and be the man on the radio. And want to put everybody down. But you can't confront me with it. That's fine. That's fine. Seems like to me you a coward on the radio. A radio?
I could hear him a while ago. All I got was, I thought I heard a T.I. That was all I heard. But no, I hear you good now. I need a T-shirt.
You need to be careful now, running all that power, being all drunk and shit. You need to be careful there, Jeffrey.
Man, you can kiss my ass. I'm not drunk, and I don't intend to be drunk. But you're not going to control me on 7200.
I'm not going to take no
It says that right after
I'm not friends with everybody I'm on the radio with, but you seem to deny that. Because you seem to say you go to FM or AM or wherever, because I told you to go to AM or FM because I'm so close. But see, you're still a denier. You try to tell everybody that you went there. You're a damn liar. Would you consider yourself a professional out there, mister? Would you consider yourself a professional redneck? I'm professional.
Oh, wow.
You still are the goddamn punk hole that I ever saw in my life. You're a piece of crap.
Okay, Jeffrey. Whatever makes you happy, Jeffrey.
No, it ain't what makes me happy. It's
That's what
you're
makes Jeffrey happy. Jeffrey's in here bad-mouthing me because it makes him feel better. He's gonna save 7200 by bad-mouthing me.
I ain't gonna bad-mouth you. I knock you in the damn face.
Now you're gonna beat me up. Oh no! Should I be afraid?
Who the hell is that guy?
I don't know. I'm trying to whether or not I should be afraid or not. He said he was going to punch me in the mouth.
I try to be nice to you, and you know it. But you want to be a peckerhead about everything you've ever known. You don't know shit.
Good. I don't know nothing. You're just here to start a fight. That's the only reason you're here.
Now, let me tell you something. I don't talk on this damn channel as much as you do. But I guarantee
Wow, it's a channel now.
about antenna grounding.
Wow, it's a channel.
Bridge real quick.
Wow, it's a channel. It's a channel. Wow, it's a channel now. I tell this guy he's CB trash.
Oh, you call me CB trash.
Oh my God, this guy's CB trash.
You quit gnawing your toenails because you're scared.
Oh, you're CB trash. I got it now. I understand. I know, it's awful, isn't it? It's just terrible. Totally, I disagree.
There, boy.
Parks on the air.
Oh, so I
Trash on the air right there.
you one of them fucking sidewinders that won't ever know everybody's business.
Somebody, hey, why you net up?
I could hear she had a little cough, but it wasn't bad. Very slight cough. And he wasn't short of breath or anything, but she said she woke up in a cold sweat.
All you need is on the back apron there, and put a screw in there with a nice.
Said, no, I don't have COVID. I just got a cold. No. You're gonna have a COVID test.
Measures, well, you're a piece of crap anyway, and you can't get on 2 meters.
Okay, I can't get on 2 meters. No problem. I should get on 2 meters. Let's see. W4JGG. I should get on 2 meters. Let me see. Which machine do you operate on, Jeffrey, over there in Watkinsville? Are you on the Watkinsville repeater? Are you on the Gainesville repeater? Or are you on the Brazelton repeater?
I'm on the Brazelton repeater. Don't you forget it, neither.
Jeffrey, over there. Okay, well, yeah, you're on the 625 machine. Okay. Should I tell him to come get you, Jeffrey? I need to tell
him to come get me, because I ain't worried about it.
All your buddies over there on Let me see, which machine do you operate on, Jeffrey, over there in Watkinsville?
Listen, you're a... I'm getting it messed up here. November, I got...
It's back in your hands again.
Tengo 9 más 20, los estoy escuchando en máximo ahí todos para acá ahí. Lo mismo tú, Jorge.
Don't hear your crap, old man.
You never
Get
win.
out of here. I'm
You
a
understand
retired
that?
old guy.
Is when we're out there dog hunting, and you just about gotta have one.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. There's a lot of good people there on 11 meters.
Fox, 2 to 4.
Press video really straight out, and it is super high quality, and it doesn't do a lot of those news anchors any good either.
And I'm trying to tell you, like it is.
FCC, if I can claim gently, deliberately interfere with
I just don't think there's anything more
There's going to be a
officially having a net before the round table, and Jeffrey kept coming in there and interfering with it and wouldn't wait his turn. Oh, it was awful. Awful. I'm trying to decide now, should I write the NRRL? Or should I go ahead and just go right directly to Ms. Smith, who I really don't want to. I mean, but really, that's what you do. But I wonder what the reaction is when I tell her that you were interfering with the window lickers and that. Oh, Oh my God! Oh my God!
Leave the window lickers in there.
Oh my God!
I'll be honest with you. I don't have a chance to argue with you, but I do know one thing. I do know one thing.
Why are you doing it? It sounds like it's you're insane. Same behavior, acting different, trying to do the same thing, thinking something else is going to happen. What's wrong with you?
But you need to be on your best speed on the radio.
Wow!
W4, JGG said that.
I don't know what you said. The retard alert covered you up.
It ain't nothing about retards. You heard it. You recorded it.
No, I didn't. The retard alert covered you up. Man, you're stupid.
Quit dealing with a bunch of bull crap.
Man, you're stupid. The retard alert covered you up, so I did not hear what you had to say. I would have liked to heard what you had to say, because I probably would have had some commentary for you. But being how you decide that you think you know everything and you don't want to repeat yourself,
well, let me tell you something, you little fucking smart-ass fucker. I know where you live.
Now I'm a smart-ass fucker. No, I'm not
fucking 3 miles from you. If you keep fucking with me, I'm going to call FCC and tell him that you are maliciously, intentionally starting arguments on 7200. Do you understand that?
No, I don't understand that. When you were maliciously interfering with our net.
I'm going to call FCC and net. Don't do it.
Wow,
I've been on this whole fucking thing. You can go there.
Yeah, I can. I've been on this thing all... The window lickers, man, is a 24-hour, 7 days a week thing. We're here 24/7. We pass emergency traffic, hurricane reports, weather reports. We talk about what's going on in our area of the country so everybody doesn't go on to a crazy red dawn alert all at once because our government's a bunch of idiots. Okay? That's what goes on in 7200. You just showed up here drunk one day and decided,
do you understand that? No, I've heard you so many times talk about your bullcrap fight down there in South Georgia. I've heard it too many times because you keep trying to fucking ag it on. Let me tell you something.
He's gonna tell me all about it now.
And I have fucking recorded it.
Oh no, now he's fucking recorded it.
I am not down there in Walkinsville. I don't give a fuck what you said.
Wow,
I'm not in Walkinsville.
I'll translate that for all you
not in Walkinsville.
That means he doesn't get it.
But I want you to understand that I've tried to communicate with you based on your language.
That's for all you Boy Scouts out there.
People on the radio, listen, they got their opinions, but you don't like it. And you cuss them out.
He's going to tell me all about it now. Well, fucking recorded it.
I'm not down there in Walkinsville. I don't give a fuck what you said.
Wow, he doesn't care at all.
Let me tell you something.
He's going to tell me. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you all about it.
So you're way out in front. But what was it your wife was going to have? What was .003?
We call it the Bicker test, the BCR test for her Philadelphia gene, which causes chronic myeloid leukemia. Ok, positivo, no hay problema. Ahí cuiden los perritos ahí, ya lo saben. No hay problema.
Again, in Newport Beach, from here, and I drove through a lot of that country. It just seemed like you get up into some of those areas, and I'd see a barbed wire fence.
India, give me the whole call again, over. There it is, Ron. We got you. Kilo Delta 9, Tango, India. How's things out in your neck of the woods tonight, sir? Got you pretty light here, but about a 5 and 4, even down to 4 and 4 with a little QFE. Over.
Terrible.
Awful.
I'm glad to bring you here, Gordon. It's good to know. Trying FCC. I guarantee y'all think you really good. It's W4JGG, but you cannot fucking conflict with somebody on the radio saying what they gotta say.
I told you, Lord, language of the world,
understanding and realize what they have to say, but you cannot say unwanted transmission. You cannot say the frequency is in use because of a hurricane. Come on, let's go here. You're all the way in Georgia. Get the hell out of here. Come on, let's go here. You're all the way in Georgia.
That's exactly what it's for there, fat boy.
What? I'm not Come on, let's go here. You're all the way in Georgia. Relay that. Relay. I can't hear it. Relay.
PCR test for genetics, and it shows up.
There. You're drunk. You don't even know you're drunk, and you're acting like a fool, and then you want to make it look like that. Man, I'm telling you, I need to get on the 2.6 machine, 2.5 machine, and tell them guys to go over to your house and get you off the air before you get in trouble.
Go. Get them.
Drunk, and you don't even know you're drunk, and you're acting like a fool, and then you want to make it look like that. Man, I'm telling you, I need to get on the 2.6 machine, 2.5 machine, and tell them guys to go over to your house and get you off the air before you get in trouble.
Sure, you're not a regular amateur radio operator there. You're being kind of aggressive.
That's exactly what it's for there, fat boy.
What? I'm not understanding. Say that again.
You're all the way in Georgia.
What we got here is a pilot.
Relay that. Relay. I can't hear it. Relay. I can't hear it.
Well, if you shut up long enough, maybe you'd be able to hear it. See, that's your problem there.
You're drunk.
You don't even know you're drunk, and you're acting like a fool, and then you want to make it look like that. Man, I'm telling you, I need to get on the 2.6 machine, 2.5 machine, and tell them drunk, and you're acting like a fool, and then you want to make it look like that. Man, I'm telling you, I need to get on the 2.6 machine, 2.5 machine, and tell them guys to go over to your house and get you off the air before you get in trouble.
Sure, you're not a regular amateur radio. Something else better to do.
Drunk, and you don't even know you're drunk, and you're acting like a fool, and then you want to make it look like that. Man, I'm telling you, I need to get on the 2.6 machine, 2.5 machine, and tell them guys to go over to your house and get you off the air before you get in trouble.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Come get me. You don't know where the hell I'm at. You still think I'm in Watkinsville, Georgia. Come get me. You don't know where the hell I'm at. You still think I'm in Watkinsville, Georgia.
Back down there in White House, Tennessee, I was talking on the radio, and I was talking to my friends. I used to talk to Bluegill. Old Bluegill guy, 27.385. He was like, he said,
come get me. You don't know where the hell I'm at. You still think I'm in Watkinsville, Georgia. Come get me. You don't know where the hell I'm at.
Back down there in White House, Tennessee, I was talking on the radio, and I was talking to my friends. I used to talk to Bluegill. Old Bluegill guy, 20.
Radio edit.
I like the way you milky sweat gonna make you groove.
Never would have thought in my life that 40 meters looked like this.
All the time that makes him be the big guy. Talking about radio, talking about all this. He ain't nothing. He don't even know what the hell ground is on a tower. I bet you half of them on the damn 7200 don't even know how to ground a tower. Hell, they probably get line strikes like a crazy-ass fool because they don't go by the NEC, National Code of Electric, and also the Fire Protection Code. Because
the NEC,
it says in the code, it says amateur operators cannot ground a tower. Do you understand that?
Understood. Do not ground your tower because it will be grounded and cause electrical issues with the NEC.
You're a fucking idiot. Do you understand that? You have to have it inspected in all 50 states for a tower to be grounded. But you're an idiot based on what you just said. You have to be grounded
more broken towers.
Electrician. I am not going to even... I'm a licensed electrician. Y'all are idiots. I was grounded by my fucking
electrician too. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you are. So read the code section 14 off of transmission towers. Read it.
I read it one time and I fucking got electrocuted.
I think that dude doesn't know how to read.
Actually, the tower's already grounded because it's in concrete encased in the ground. And when the tower's encased in concrete in the ground, concrete is a ground. Concrete is a ground element. You can ground in concrete. Concrete is a ground. And when it is in concrete, it is grounded. You're an idiot.
Place that you can get with a lightning strike. You need to have it 8 foot plus 8 foot with a fucking guaranteed certified electrician. Do you understand that? Your county code. If you check that, you were in violation.
I was the last one to know. I was the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd cheater.
Idiot, ready for fire to go in your house. If you ground your transmission line going to your household, you are guaranteed to get a fire. It's
guaranteed. You just guaranteed it. Guaranteed it's going to happen, man. It's just sure enough. You just 100% guaranteed that it's going to happen. You're going to have fire.
About 20 feet off of the manhole. I'm making transmissions out here. You can hear me, so...
You guarantee you're going to have fire.
Transmission power. And it has to be 8 foot of ground rod placed 8 foot away from the tower and no transmission lines need to be grounded.
Oh, wow. He's going to tell us all about how transmission lines need to be grounded.
Your rig is
They need to be grounded. Everything needs to not be grounded. You shouldn't ground anything.
Between you, it calls a harmonic balance of electrons. And guess what?
A harmonic balance of electrons. We'll be plucking them strings, will we?
Already a harmonic balance, I think.
I mean, if we be plucking them strings like we're plucking the 7200 megahertz string right now. Pling, 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 as I pluck away.
Says you cannot have a tower ground.
Well, he's going to tell us all about that. That's Jeffrey over there. If he's not in Washington, he's lying to the SDC.
DC or AC, it does not specify. It says you cannot have it ground or you will burn yourself up. Do you understand that?
Really classified. I did not set the fire on any fire. No fire. My fire.
No, because you're an idiot. Let me tell you something. If lightning strikes the tower, you've got to have a ground rod 8 foot from the tower. Do you understand that? If it's grounded inside the casing of the concrete, it's moisture. You've never figured that out, evidently. Inside the casing of a concrete will cause electricity to jump off on you. If you spread it out, that spreads the electrodes. It's 8 foot per ground rod.
Now everybody pay attention, this is going to be on the exam.
Electrical code by electrical contractor. Read the NEC and the fire protection code.
This guy yelling about shit he don't know anything about.
Oh, he knows all about it.
Chapter 14.
Read it. Chapter 14 tells you, man. You don't understand that?
Yep. Chapter 14, Article B.
Y'all are idiots. That's a bunch of damn bullshit by electrical code that you believe as a ham operator. It takes a electrical contractor to make a grid on the ground with a tower, and you cannot ground these servers. You cannot ground your machines that you have in this household. That means your amplifier, your radio. You cannot ground it, but one place that it's guaranteed you're in violation of it. It says you got to go all the way back.
Bendecidamente deja una buena...
Up in Conroe, Texas.
Echo Victor Yankee. Something happens at 9 o'clock.
Getting away with access, once you get stabilized, usually you don't increase. And I was using that for 10 years with my patients. Had nobody had to go on insulin.
You it's got to be done, but you're a damn idiot. You don't.
Eventually, you're going to wind up spending up money on damages that you have to repair that you could have already bought materials.
Listen and ask. Maybe you would find out if there was something around the frequency, but evidently you didn't do that.
Well, I did do that, sir, and I did not hear you, and I called on this frequency for about 3 minutes to make sure that it was clear because I tried to avoid this sort of thing. And I did do everything I felt like.
MIA, this is Kilowatt Charlie 8, Quebec X-ray Delta, Ohio.
Service and your entire family. That's great. I did a few years in the Navy and...
Out. 8 feet. 8 feet Cadwell it, and then 8 feet more, then you got to cross reference it. You got to make a cross on it.
When they rate their stuff, it's always a half-wave dipole, and it's the ground over in Missouri. It's very sandy.
Okay, good KOS. I didn't think I was even going to get on the radio again, to be honest with you. I just recently got back on, man. I think I got on... I started setting my stuff up, let me see, January, February, probably in March I started setting some stuff up. And then in April I just went off and I bought a 757 Yaesu, and then I bought the Dentron MLA 2500, and I just went crazy, man. I
4,000 range with it the other day. Let me look at this thing here. Well, I got it turned off. Let me see here. And so I'm assuming you can go, I'll have to try that when I power it back up.
Mainly
The blue thing or what?
Huh?
Yep.
Well, he's right there, you know. Newport.
Where is Tuesday? He's still mad about...
I love to hear her do that all the day.
I had shit going down in my life, and I didn't want to talk to anybody. Dude, I had family members that were trying to talk to me, man. They thought I was dead. So, whatever. I just, you know, I didn't go crazy or nothing. Supposedly there was some weird fucking rumor on the radio that I went fucking nuts or something or whatever, but, you know, instead of going nuts, I started doing martial arts, and then I was doing a little bit of MMA and messing around with that with a couple of guys that were actually into it, and then one guy got sick and I had to cover for him, so I had a good time with it, man. You know, I've grown a lot from my experiences in the past 3 years, let me tell you, man. You know, I've learned a lot about myself. When you're with the same person for 20 years, then all of a sudden you're not no more. You know, things change, you know, but you learn a lot about yourself, and, you know, I'm actually grateful for it all, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Give myself another chance, so, and I just started seeing a check in April, as a matter of fact, so, and she's...
It has been Digi. I think that's probably for the DGL and DGU.
I was talking to a guy in Dover, and look, it was just pegging my 1,000-watt meter, just pegging it. And all of a sudden, the guy said, "You're breaking up, you're breaking up." I said, "Well, I don't know why I'm breaking up. Everything looks good." And anyway, my brother come running there and said, "You're shooting."
Not only your 5.9 plus, but your audio is just commanding that good sounding station.
That metal and traveling.
Regular, and they can have kids and whatever. And I used that on a lady, and it worked beautifully. She came to me, she was out.
Michael, oh boy.
Did you hear Michael? I heard Michael. I know Michael's voice.
Y'all still ain't figured out. Y'all keep telling everybody to ground your stuff.
Listen, he's stuck on that, man. He's got somebody go over and punch him in the head.
He's still calling on about
He's
grounding.
like a arrested defense skip.
20 meters.
Pretty sure if I didn't grab my stuff, my house would be
Let me tell you something. Y'all are all wrong. You quit feeding this.
Not really. There's ways around that. It depends on how
you understand it. If you read the code
tennis sport comes
and
into
read the
the
fire protection code, you understand what it says. You want to participate in letting the lightning strike, but participate through the ground, not through your radio.
I don't care what you do. You can disconnect your coax.
Your coax is the ground, man.
That's appropriate. Whoa.
From your head. It's the ground. If it's laying on the ground, it's there. If it's 2 feet, it's the ground.
I will not allow you to hear this.
That's just very part of life when it comes to amateur radio operating. So it's always good to have spare radios. I know I do. Suggest everybody else does too.
All those that y'all think that 7200 this guy in there in Jefferson, Georgia.
something to be said about continuous wave. Might use a lot of power, but holy cow, does it break through.
Or you don't ground your wire. Do not ground your wire.
Oh, we just gotta ground the wire. That's all we gotta do is ground the wire.
You will get the first lightning strike that you ever seen, and it will run in on Cat 5, and it'll run in on your fucking Cat 7 that you got to your razor.
It'll run in. It'll
Well,
run
I'll use
right
that
in there.
96
It'll
cable.
run right in there. It'll jog right on in there. Now, I don't know if it'll run in there like a 40-yard dash or if it'll run like it's doing a cross-country 6-kilometer run. I don't know how it's going to run up in there. I don't know what kind of running up in there it's going to do, but it's going to run up in there.
You wrecked a tower without an inspection or a ground grid.
What? A grounded grid, man. Ain't that last century technology when run the grid to the ground so it gets all negative and shit? And all them electrons that are on the, what is that? The anode on the cathode? I can't remember if it's the anode or the cathode, but they go on there. The radio signal goes on that, and then it's attracted to the grid. And then there's all this positive energy on the plate, and it goes jumping instead of going to ground. Jump over there to the plate, and put on the antenna for the world to hear.
Y'all talking about out there? Grids and shit.
Well, then, if you don't like it, you think it's all retarded. Why are you tuning in?
Lightning will do. And see, you think that, I'm off in this hole. I ain't never had no.
If you don't like it, why are you tuning in?
I'm not thinking about
I've always believed in a great ground. I mean, you got ground rods out there all tied together going all over the place.
Ground, George.
Oh, yeah, wires going everywhere.
Your appliances, say you got another ham station away from the house like I do.
And all that dirty signal to go.
You should have a grid
for all the negative energy to go. Where's it go? Right in the ground. That's where it's supposed to go. In the ground. You're supposed to have a ground. Why do you have a ground? I just explained why. You just explain why again. I don't know. I will if I ask you.
And when you do, you're going to cry to your insurance company, and they're going to go, oh, well, we're not okay.
What if the road, Jack? How are they going to deliver it?
They're doing drones right now.
Family has been holding on to that property for all that time, and finally.
Pick up or animals.
You'll find that green beard knuckle breaker now.
Yeah, we got a cat that comes around our house. Nice cat.
POWMIA special event. And the name on this end is Jason. Juliet Alpha Sierra Oscar November. Hey, all the best to you as well. And yeah, the hurricane stayed far enough out here on the western side of
Trailer into a Faraday.
Become preserved through selection of the fittest or natural,
the
natural mechanism the way things are supposed to work. The fatter guys live, and they then pass the gene down to their offspring. The thinner guys, they die. Is it good in a situation where we have plenty of food? Well, probably not. But for the most part,
that's separate. And then all my radios and everything went to the Faraday box. And when the lightning hit that tree, it didn't affect nothing but broke the wire.
what
didn't
the
affect nothing in my
resistance
trailer.
is between
So there's
the
ways
tower
around
and the
lightning
antenna.
strikes. People do
But see, y'all still don't know that. That's why y'all keep
It's like
getting
some kind of
trouble.
jealousy.
And it's why
He lives in an aluminum box.
If it ain't below 16 feet, you'll get struck.
I mean, it's like, damn, all he needs to do is line that with some lead, and he'd be protected from EMP. I love it.
I was born in a third age myself.
But it's real. It says in the manual, it says that no amateur operator shall ground his system per the code. That means he's not able to. He's got to have a licensed electrician to ground his grid on his tower on any antenna that he has. So don't let somebody fool you, because you both wrong, and you will get struck. If it comes off the power line and runs it, and it don't go to ground, which they got number 6 copper on most poles I've ever seen, it's going to burn them in half, and it's going to go straight to the ground that's closest to it, which might be your antenna. How about that?
$500, so I can go out and buy this circuit breaker for about
CW is. You guys take care and have a great weekend down there.
Roger, Jason. What's your call sign? Over.
The doctor's going to tell him, look, I told you, you better lose some weight, boy, because you're going to be, and he jams it into their heads. And really, it's a genetic process. If both of your parents are diabetic, okay, both of your parents are diabetic, irrespective of what you eat, you have an 85% chance of developing.
Hey, 73 Javier, and have a great weekend. This is Kilo 4, Mike India Alpha /4, Special Event Station, CQ and listening. CQ. This is Kilo 4, Mike India Alpha /4, K4 MIA /4, Special Event Station, calling CQ.
Diabetic. At the first sign that your blood sugar has become elevated, there was diabetes. If you do a cardiac catheterization on those people, and they did this study, 50% had severe blockages in their arteries or plaques in their arteries that are very significant, and they have no idea about it. So what will happen is a guy will get a heart attack. It's really from the diabetes and the high insulin. He dies, and they never talk about it being diabetic. Both your parents are diabetic. In reality, I think you got a 100% chance of being diabetic. It's not just from diet.
Oh, thankfully my father was not diabetic. My mother is. She has to take insulin and stuff like that. Me, I'm like a mild case. They have me on that metformin, but I recently talk about lifestyle changes and stuff. I cut out a lot of my sweets and my extravagances and stuff, and I'm actually able to maintain my blood sugar without the metformin. So they are considering taking me off of it, which is good. So through diet, I guess, or good luck, I think that I might have it suppressed anyway.
I never saw anybody who sustained lifestyle modification for over 6 months. And I've seen thousands of patients. They do it, and they want to do it, and they try to do it, and they're happy, and they get good results. But then, a holiday comes along, and you have too much turkey, and, the stuffings and everything else, and then you kind of go off it, and you have some chocolate ice cream for dinner. It just doesn't work. It really doesn't. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Because your body will tell you what it wants. And you can, it's like if you could breathe 10 breaths a minute, and you would be able to survive. But after a while, you're just going to say, I got to take some more breaths. And that's the way it works. You can do it for a while, and it's good. It'll help you. and whenever you do it, but it doesn't work long term. The medications reverse the diabetes as it's caused. They help.
Well, I've got a definite aid in that department. It's called poverty. When you can't afford to buy the stupid groceries that you used to, you have to hack off the luxurious ones right away. And of course, those are the ones that affect the diabetes the most. So it almost became automatic. They kind of cut me off at the knees on that one.
KD2BEN, let me pick him up. Go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, hi, Mal. Just want to make you get to FedEx today.
The package came. I haven't had a chance to look at it. We got a problem over here. Fern turned up positive for COVID. She's been feeling a little off for a couple of days and had a very slight cough and a little fever and some sweats. And we did a COVID test on her. She's positive, so we're all out of kilter down here.
All right, well, you just take care of Fern there. Hope she gets better. Okay, that'll bother you, but go ahead. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Anyway, just take care of Fern.
Yeah, but the thumb jive came in here in the magazines. I took a quick peek at them, but there was too much stuff going on for me to get into it.
That's understandable. Don't worry about it. All right, that's what you have to do. We'll talk tomorrow. KD2AC on a recheck.
All right, Rich. Very, very good. And you know the thing here. If you have anything to say, just break it. Just wanted to let you know I got it. Who's the breaker?
Yeah, it's Chris. I just wanted to wish you well for your wife. I didn't realize she had COVID. I missed that before. So well wish for your wife there, KD2AC.
Yeah, I didn't know she had COVID either. Well, I did, you know. And I saw what she was doing, and I said, nah, that ain't right. Let's get the COVID test and test you. No, it's just a cold. No, it's not COVID. I just got a little cold. I said, no, let's take the test and see. And the line that's supposed to be very faint lit up so bright it lit the whole room. Anyway, that. But she feels fine. The temperatures have stopped. The cough is just about gone. And she's doing okay, so maybe we're over the crunch period. But, boy, she sure came up with a good positive test. I mean, a real hefty one, a real dark line. Anyway, thanks for asking, Chris.
Kilo 4. Kilo looking good.
Okay, very good. Don't kiss me, though. No matter how much you like what I'm saying, don't give me any kisses. We have any other check-ins?
November 2, Hotel Yankee Golf, N2HY and G. NK9UR.
I got N2HY and G. I got November 9, UR. Who's the third station?
KF4XB.
KF4, what is it?
Kilo 5 X-ray Delta.
Yeah, how you doing, Steve? Okay, hold on. You're first. Uncle Paul, come on in, N2HYG.
Good evening. Yeah, I just been laying back here for a little bit. Sorry to hear about Fern. I'm sure she'll get better. And it's. I guess you just never know. But still, at least it seems like she's doing well, and she'll be in our thoughts and our prayers to get over quickly. And to HYG.
Yeah, well, if you don't, I'll give her a kick in the butt. No, I wouldn't do that.
No, that wouldn't kick in the butt.
And I feel a little bit frightened because if she got it, it means I might get it. And women do better with it. And she may be over it, but I don't know, the next couple of days. I know I had a little temperature today. I usually run 97.8, and I ran 99.1. And I felt a little chilly. I didn't feel sick. I wasn't coughing. Oxygen saturation's okay. And so with Fern, same thing. Oxygen saturation's okay. So she's doing good. Because I'm gonna sleep in one of the kids' bedrooms tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you're bound to to get maybe part of the symptoms or whatever. But yeah, that's the only thing that I fear in the house here is because, you know, we've got my daughter's family living with us as well, and they're out. You know, their daughter works, and the three of them, you know, go out gallivanting, and you just never know, and it's like, oh well, if it happens, it happens. You know, we'll get over just like the rest of everybody, but still, you know, you don't like to think about it. And to HYG.
Yeah. Roger on that. Yeah, and I guess they're going out and seeing people, and they can bring stuff home. And yeah, well, what are you going to do? But I think this new variety is not dangerous. I don't see people dying from it, and they're not really getting sick. I put her on hydroxychloroquine twice a day, and we'll give it a couple of days, see how that works out. And she's going to be taking vitamin C and zinc. You know why they give you vitamin zinc, Paul?
Do I know why they give you vitamin C? They don't want you to... I'll be sarcastic. They don't want you to eat oranges.
No. I didn't mean why they give you vitamin C. Why they give you zinc?
Oh, they give you zinc? Was that what you were saying?
Yeah, why do they give you zinc? They want you to take zinc when you're getting symptoms of COVID.
Oh, wow. No, I have no idea.
So you don't rust.
I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have answered the clarification. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Well, Lou and I had a good day. We were sort of like out gallivanting, but not totally. We wound up picking up our national, what was it? Oh, Lord. It's a pass. We picked up for seniors for a lifetime. Well, either mine or Lil. Where we can go into any national park now, you know, and just show the pass that we can get into national or federal parks. So it was a good day. You know, we have the Edwin Forsyth National Refuge here, which is an 8-mile drive, and it's right in the flight path of the migratory birds. And after we picked up the license from there, not license, the card from there, we drove through, and there was like, you know, tons of birds. It's amazing. I'm waiting for the latter part of November, early part of December, where the snow geese are heading south. Right now, it seems like the egrets, the white egrets, the snowy egrets, are gathering to head south right now. There were like tons of those guys around. But yeah, it was like, it's for $80, and you get the pass. That's a lifetime senior pass to get into any national or federal. What is the name? It like senior mower. But anyway, like for instance, Sandy Hook is a national. Try to get the mind to work here. A national refuge. The Thomas Edison up in West Orange, the complex, the Thomas Edison complex, and there's a whole bunch of them. But come to find out, Florida only has like three major, 6 total national or federal reserves, which I was surprised. You know, of course, you got the big ones. You got the Everglades, but you also have the dry Tortugas, which I'm not going to go down. And there's another one that I'll never go to. But anyway, there's over 2,000 places that we could go in as seniors and just show the card and get right in. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah, it's just something else to do. And C4L and to HYG. And also, hi, Joe, K9UR. You're coming in really nice tonight. Back to you, Mel.
Okie doke on everything there, Paul, yeah. The Giant Tortugas, you know, I wanted to propose a situation where they would take drug addicts and tell drug addicts I'll give them all of the drugs that they want, but they have to stay on the Giant Tortugas until they're clean for a month. And I think that would stop an awful lot of crime and craziness and get them out of the United States. And, you know, we have the territory there, and I got the old fort and stuff like that. And give them whatever amenities they want. Give them TV and, you know, toilets and free food and all that other stuff, and let them live there. But just give them the drugs. And get them off, you know, if they die there, well, then they die there. And if they come back, well, great, but they got to be clean for a month. And that way, I think it would really aid the society. So maybe the island isn't big enough, I don't know there, Paul. All right, let me see what Professor Joe has. MNUR, come on in. Joe?
KNUR. Joe, you're on stage.
Where'd you go, Joe? What do you know?
Oh, wow.
Supposed to got a telephone call. All right, let's, anything else you wanted to say, Paul, before I try to pick up Steve?
No. That was our day today. It was nice. A beautiful day. It didn't even reach 74. It struggled even to reach 72. So winter's on its way, you know, and fall is starting to show its colors. But nope, we're good. See what you can pick up. N2HYG.
All right, yeah, very, very good there, Paul. Yeah. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, she's feeling good. She may even be getting over it now. Temperature didn't go as high. I just took my temperature now, and I'm usually just a little bit below 98, and I'm at 98.5. So usually I'm at 97.2. So, but I'm at 98.5, and it's come down from 99.1. So that's good. That's good too. Everybody feels fine, except Fern. You know, she feels good now, but she was feeling not so good the past couple of days. KF4XV, come on in, Steve.
Hello, Mel. MC4LK4XV. Yeah, thanks for letting me come in and say hi. I'm very sorry to hear that your wife tested positive. I had to take a test a couple days ago. I have a nasopharynx problem where the palate is blocky up there, and it seems wrong. It doesn't happen often, but if it seems wrong, it gets infected and gives you a sore throat that starts up there, goes down, and that's what's happened to me over the last 3 days. But I wasn't sure that's what it was, so I took a COVID test myself, and 2 of them actually, and tested negative with both of them 24 hours apart. So I'm good, but I'm certainly hoping that she gets through it okay. And it's rained here today. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain in the morning, unfortunately, because we at my club have a tailgate thing where I'm going to try to take my Yaesu FPDX10 and the speaker and sell it. But I don't know whether it's going to happen or not, because it looks like it might be raining when I get up in the morning, and this thing's supposed to start at 8 a.m. Any of that, we'll see what happens. Maybe the weather will hold up, and I'll be able to get over there and try to sell this thing. But anyway, let me send it back to your way. Thanks for bringing me in now. I won't take one. I think you got some other people trying to get in, too. So let me just say that go get them.
Where this is on?
CW and a KPEP. Got a pair of LD Mosses in the final.
Wow, a pair? Usually a pair does a lot more than that.
Oh, it's not heavy duty pair. They're 5600s or something.
Yeah, I don't know all the numbers. Okay, so maybe there is some lower power versions.
Here, I'll look it up for you. It's 5600H. It's a 600 watt LD Moss.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even realize they made them in that lower power, but I'm not intimately familiar with all the numbers of LD Moss.
No, yours has got a bigger LD Moss in it.
Yeah, the 1.3K just has a single device, and it'll do on the plus side at 1300.
I can get it to do 1400, but it's not real happy. After I transmit for a little while, when it's breaking 1400, then it kicks down to low power.
No, my tube amp is it does okay. I could get 1200 out of it, but you know, I try to push it, and it gives me 13 dB a gain, 12 to 13 dB a gain, depending on the input. So this is what they're claiming here. They're saying drive it with 45 to 55 watts. Do not exceed those 60. So 13 dB gain. That's about right.
Okay, yeah, I think the one I have here has about 19 dB gain. Between 19 and 20, depending on where you're, the band and the drive level.
Well, you can drive it to a very good output with your little Hermes light.
Yeah, I don't have a Hermes light. That's why I got it, because when I bought it, I just had the 10 watt Anon, and I was getting, between 1,000 and 1,100 out, so I was pretty happy and then I got the bigger Anon, and then later I got the bigger amp.
Oh, there you go. You got what, the 2KA?
Yeah, but right now I'm on the 1.3 because the 2K's got a problem.
Roger.
It's my own fault, so.
Well, they all seem to have some kind of. The only thing I gotta say is the Power Star might be a little uglier, but that doesn't bother me. It's like, why am I gonna buy a radio because it's got a nicer display?
Well, it just depends on what's important to you. That's all.
Well, the logic and with the drive power is I don't need a QRP. I don't need a 10 watt or 15 watt radio to drive it to a kilowatt. If I did, then I'd be looking at waiting for the Mercury. But I like having that safe drive level, because all it's going to do is when it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm trying to call somebody on a DX contest, and on top goes the weasel, and the protection circuitry is not going to access fast enough, then it's going to be Smoke City.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't care.
The competition, for just a few $100 more, you get a tuner built in, you get full remote control without needing another computer, you get the full break-in, you get internet connectivity, but some guys don't need those features, so they save a few $100, I guess, and so be it. But at any rate, it's nice to have competition. It's nice to have some good equipment and American-made products. These amplifiers that I have are made in Germany, but I know the Mercuries are made right down there in Florida, which is not a bad thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Angel is one of the guys making them. Luis K4 BTA, and a couple of other guys are manufacturing them, and they get back to you very quick if you have any questions. I was reading about it in EHAM or someplace where they rate that, and they say that these guys get back, they'll call you right back as soon as they can, and they'll help you out with whatever you need help with.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you a story, and I'll relay this to you. I was looking at the Lux, and I had my deposit. Actually, I put my deposit for the Mercury, and then when my name came up, or I was on the list, and then when my name came up, I said, well, go ahead and I'll go for the Lux. It's a little bit more, and I'll go for it. And I sent in my email what I wanted to do, and the fact that I had this German-made amplifier, this RF kit, RF2KS, and this is what I want to do with the Lux. And he sent me back a 3-page email on why I should not buy the Lux product. That he thought that I would be disappointed in it, and that it would just result in a return of the product after 30 days of evaluation, and to not purchase it at that point. And I was very shocked by that, because there's very few companies that would...
Maine on the Canadian border. Go ahead.
You were real good. Nice to hear you over there, Morris. Wow, that's a lot of clocks on the wall there, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. I go old school. I got no computers here, no nothing.
No computers in the shack?
No. The only thing that's new in the shack really is my TS990, and I have another Kenwood, and I got an amplifier. And other than that, you know, I keep it simple.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, sir. We got a nice signal over here in Toledo. Go ahead, Dan, down in Virginia. Dan in Virginia. Go ahead, Dan. K3SDL, KCAPRT.
Hey, thank you there, Marshall. Good evening there, Mo, up there. I believe we've had a contact back in August. This is K3SDL, Dan in Maryland, and hello down there, David in Louisiana. K3SDL.
Yeah, you sound good up here in Maine. Everybody's coming in really good. I just had my tower raised up high. I had a contractor come on here and do it. It was a lot of work, but we got it up 120 feet. Is on the dipole, inverted V. Go ahead.
Yeah, beautiful signal, good audio as well. I think did you say you were running the 890 Kenwood?
Yeah, that's 990.
The big one. Okay, all right, gotcha. Sounding good there, really good sound.
Yeah, you come in pretty good too, man. I tell you, everybody's coming good. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, this is just 500 watts and a ICOM 7600 infit antenna at about 130 feet long. It's up maybe 60 foot on the far end. But, yep, good signals here tonight. Good condition.
Yeah, well, thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to cruise around and see what else is out there. I thought I'd stop in and give you guys a quick hello, and I'll catch you guys again on the flip side. Thanks for letting me jump in there. KB1LSK, said that. 7-3.
All right, there, Mo. 7-3. Enjoy the weekend. Catch you again. K3SDL.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Mo, before you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, are you barefoot?
No. I'm running the amp right now. I'm doing almost 1,000. Peeking.
Okay. Did you say the feet point of your dipole is up 120 feet?
No, it's an inverted V. And the apex is 120 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good job. Beautiful signal, and look forward to talking to you again, sir.
Yeah, thanks. People thought it was crazy when I wanted to do this. You know, and people go, wait, but you know, I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work out, take it down and try another antenna, but I like dipoles. And the pictures that you see on my QRZ page, that's when it was 50 feet. And I got that beacon light on top of it. That you can see on the picture there. So when I had my contractors, when they raised it out, I put that beacon.
The auto workers, you know, are on strike. They want to get $38 an hour more. I think that's about double. And I don't see that. But their point is that they're striking. They don't want the new electric vehicles because it takes many fewer people. There's a lot better profit margin in electric vehicles. That's why they're pushing it. It doesn't cost quite as much. You don't have a carburation system. You don't have all these vacuum pumps and cylinders and rotators and sequences. You know, you just put the electricity to it and modulate it up and down, and it jives. So it takes a lot less people to make an electric car. And because of that, they feel threatened that they're going to be going out of business, and they're really saying that they don't want them to make all these electric vehicles. Because to me, electric vehicle is stupid because, you know, if you want to go someplace, you want to take a vacation, and you go to your filling station for the electricity, and there's a guy ahead of you, and it takes him 20 or 30 minutes to finish his fill up, and that's going to take you 40. You know, you're wasting like an hour and a half doing nothing. It's just like, it's not good, you know. So, then of course the filling stations where you would have like 3, or let's say you would have 4 pumps, and it would take you 1 minute to put in 10 gallons so you could go 300 miles. Takes you 1 minute. In an electric vehicle, the best you can do with this supercharger in the world is you get 300 miles. It takes 40 minutes. 40 minutes. So going to happen is this filling station that's making money because he's servicing 4 pumps now has got to go from, he's got to have 40 times, so he's got to have 160 pumps there in order to make the same profit on each customer. So, of course, the price of electrical fuel is going to go through the roof. And they're going to have to pay more, not only for the extra space, but, you know, the amortization and the insurance and the this and the that and the other. And then, you know, the copper to make all this other stuff. And I think electric cars are stupid, but yeah, I think you know that. And batteries only last about 8 years. And so if you got a 5-year-old car, you're not going to get anything for it because the batteries are going to cost $30,000, $40,000. And what the hell is the sense of having an old car and putting $30,000 or $40,000 into it? Better to have gas. But anyway, that's a whole long story, Joe.
Yeah, Roger, Very good. Yeah, well, I think it's interesting. The UAW, I think they saw the juicy contract at the who was it? The team? Not the is it the Teamsters, the UPS, the Brown company? They got that big juicy contract, and then the pilots got a juicy contract. So they're all just kind of with their hands out. And you're right. What's going to happen, as I understand, is of course as they strike, that puts a stress on the union because the union has to pay the wages now, the strike wages. So I think if they go on strike, I think they've got, I forget how many millions and how long they could actually strike before the union goes bankrupt. So it'll be interesting to see how serious they are about this quote-unquote strike because the last thing the unions want to do is go broke, you know, having to pay all those wages. So it's a little bit of a Hollywood show. But we get if a Republican gets back, that'll be the end of the unions. That'll be the end of that nonsense. And so anyway, we'll see what transpires. Anyway, okay, listen, there's a couple other check-ins. I heard a breaker right at my noise level also, so I'll let you pick up the breaker. But again, I hope Fern does okay, and wish her the best, and both of you guys Happy New Year and all that good stuff. NC4, LK9, you are.
Lashana Savicek, Happy New Year to you, Joe. We had a break and they said it wasn't an emergency. KL7Y is next and then the break. Go ahead, KL7Y.
Yeah, this is Kilo Lima 7 Yankee. Thanks for letting me jump in there. It's a good signal here tonight. I've talked to you a couple times, checked in and said hello. I'm one of those stupid people that drive an electric car. Hi. But right now it saves me money. I got to tell you, it costs a lot less than buying gas in terms of what we've got for the cost of energy here versus putting gas in the car. So just wanted to comment on that. I drive people. I do like Uber and Lyft on the sidelines there, and I can drive 300 miles in a day, and it costs me $4 in electric. So that's an economy that I'm okay with at this point. Anyway, hi and good evening to everybody here.
I have a question. Do you have a gas car also?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, see, that's the catch. I agree with you. Yeah, everybody's going to have two. We'll have an electric car to get the groceries, but to go anywhere really far or to go fight a war, we need that gasoline for sure. Back to you, Mal.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, listen, it's much less expensive now, but I assure you, when they put that many cars on the road, it will double the entire grid capability in the United States. Because you're going to have to put 100 kW in a car that goes like a Tesla. You're going to need a 100 kW thing. You have to put 100 kW into that car to go 300 miles. And so what you're going to do is you're going to double the entire grid. We can't do the grid won't hold it. The second thing is when the car is new, you get 300 miles. After a year, you get 290. After 8 years, you're down to about 200 miles. So it's a decremental situation, which keeps on moving, less and less and less. And then you're away far, and you gotta fuel up. And take a look at Manhattan. Where are they going to put all those filling stations? You need 40 times more.
Bedroom kind of thing downstairs. There's like many other people in the XYL and I have to...
Y ya nos estamos encontrando nuevamente por ahí. Está entrando muy bien su estación por acá. Muy bonita forma, muy clarita. Así que me alegra muchísimo. con este radio haya vuelto a la vida nuevamente.
Back to net with a good one.
Gotcha, back to that. Whiskey Bravo 4, Hotel Zulu Alpha. John, your turn for a lightning call.
Thank you. I'm going to break with you. I'm going to go to line 92, Mike 0, Uniform Oscar. Richard in England, do you copy? WD4, HZA, over.
Yeah, Whiskey Baker 4, Hotel Zulu Alpha, Mexico 0, United Oscar, about a 5 and 5, 55 to yourself.
Roger, got the 55, and I'm going to give you 55 right back. You're moving into Colorado for some reason. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, was that a 5 and 5? Was that 5 and 5, QSL?
Roger, 5-5, 55, QSL?
Yeah, QSL 55 both ways. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being there, Richard. WD4HCA with one great call. Back to net.
Gotcha, back to that. Kilo 0, Fox Delta. Dan, your turn for lightning. Moving right along. I'm going to go down to Kilo Oscar 4, Romeo Alpha, Keith. Kilo Charlie 9, Romeo November, up for grabs.
November, Quebec, 0, Romeo.
November, Quebec, 0, Romeo. Mark, I've got you at a 5-9 plus.
Also here, 5-9, 10 over.
Roger, that makes for a good one, and we'll go to line 33, Kilo India 5, Uniform, Papa, Scott.
This is KI5, UPP down to line 93, November, Julia, 8 Golf. Walt, how are you here, KI5, UPP?
90 or 95 degree day, and it's pretty efficient. I think these systems have come a long way, and they've gotten really efficient. I mean, I even leave the climate on, so if I get out of the car, I can push a button and it'll keep the car cooled down. You know, it's easier to keep it cool than to recool it after it heats back up. So we do things like that. And yeah, you're right. To charge it, for my car anyway, it's about 72 kilowatt hours. So it's about 72 kilowatts per charge.
Again.
The name is Mo, M-O-E, and I live in a small
it's a full wavelength on 40, and but I never even came and tested it here came down here and tested it on 75 or 80. So yeah, just looks good. I mean, I'm seeing pretty good output. SWR is not even moving. The needle's down there just stuck in below zero. That ain't even moving. And my inside RF meter, I got a piece of ladder line shooting out of the back of the tuner going to a window unit with bolts on it, and it's showing no RF, and it's all going to the feed point, and that's the way I like it.
Where's the antenna resonant? Down here somewhere? I think you said you had what was it, 106? I don't know. It was more than 120 feet. And that's usually a half wave down here, 120, 126 feet, give or take. How long is that wire?
140 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Is it resonant anywhere here without using a tuner? Like maybe down, let's see if it's that long. Maybe down on 37, 3600?
On 40 meters. It's full wave using the 40 meter band. Instead of using whatever, 64, 65 feet, I wanted to cover all of the 40 meter band. So I made two pieces of 70 foot, which gives me all of 40. And then I had 100 feet of ladder line in there. When I pulled it up and made it tight, I says, I don't, this extra 30 or 40 feet here, I need to get rid of that. And so we just bolted it to the back of the tuner.
What kind of tuner are you using, Mark?
10-tech.
Yeah, I got the Palstar. I got a big one, a 4KW. I got the 2KW too. I'm going to sell it. I think Donna might have put it up on eBay or somewhere. I don't know. Maybe she didn't do it at this point. But and I got an Ameritron, the ATR-30. That's a good tuner too. I'm going to have to take a break for a minute because I got a big Alpha on my bed and my wife's trying to go to bed there and I got to go get that sucker off and I got to lift up. I really don't want to. But if I don't, I won't have anywhere to sleep except I'd be on the floor or something.
Better hurry up.
She said, give me a dirty look like, come and get this thing out of here.
Get this thing out of the bed.
What the hell?
What do you think this is?
Some radio bedroom here with all this.
The walls and hit against things and bang into this and that and the other, and the case went bad. So I went into a pawn shop because they were selling new cases, and I bought one and I put it on my beeper, and it looked beautiful. Within a week, it crumbled like it was made like a Nabisco cracker. And I thought, I must have got a bad one. So I went out and I bought another one, just a case, $10. Put it on. 4 or 5 days later, it was just in little pieces. And then I got smart, okay? And I went in and I bought an old Motorola Bravo beeper, one that somebody had and was no longer using. And then I switched the case because it's easy to do. And then I had it for another 10 years. So you got to be smart. But I don't know how we get around this. I mean, China's going to take us over. They got so many people here already that if they wanted to do it, they'd have no trouble. But the only reason they don't, and the reason we won't go to war with them, in my opinion, I know you didn't ask, is because we're the goose that lays the golden egg. If they got rid of us, their economy would absolutely tumble.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's exactly right. And I don't know what you do about it either. I mean, it's a mess. And they're copycats. That's it. You know, they're really good at replicating things. They take a good quality product.
All right, thanks for the good words, and appreciate the contact from Florida. 73, Whiskey 6 Hotel. I heard a few voices out there, but nobody came through as a standout in the crowd. Let's try it again. Whiskey 6 Hotel. Okay, the 3 Papa 5 down in Houston, so just turn the radio on. Can I carry 4 MIA, stroke 7, Whiskey 5, Sierra, Quebec, kilowatt, back to you.
Okay, very good, Alan. You might listen tomorrow.
Yeah, sometime around 4, between 3 and 5 this morning.
Wow, that was quicker. What was that thing?
Even if you convince somebody and said, look, don't buy this crap, they look at you and go, well, what am I supposed to buy? And that's the problem. I mean, it's getting hard to find quality stuff. It's just getting overrun.
Yeah, well, it's not just that, and you're correct about that 100%. It's made with Chinesium. That's what we say down here. But the company that made the good stuff And the people and the organization and the strength that they had is now gone. And you can't ever get the good stuff. That's what we are doing. The Chinese are a lot smarter than us. Their IQs are higher than us. They have a much higher literacy rate. And we're just going to be subservient to them in the future. That's all there is to it. No way to stop it. It's already too late. You can't get good high quality stuff anymore. Take a look at shoes. You can't buy shoes made in the United States. I mean, even the ones that used to say, which one was it? New Balance. And they're supposed to be, they're making this, if they're farming it out, so nobody here knows how to make shoes anymore. And if the Chinese will, say goodbye to us, we'll have to walk around in our bare feet.
Yep. I agree. Well, listen, I know you got other stations in the air. Excuse me, my throat's a little weird there. I don't want to hog up the frequency here, but it's very frustrating. It raises my blood pressure just to think about it. I try to teach my kids to try and find quality and things like that, and it's just, man, I'll tell you, I hope that something breaks. I really do. I hate to say it because people will suffer. I'll probably suffer, but I hope that something breaks, for the future generations where there's just kind of a reset or something.
No, we'll be addicted. I don't see how it could ever stop. We're going to need them. I mean, we got to have shoes. We got to have pots and pans. We got to have TVs. And, all of this stuff, and cell phones and whatnot. Well, it's already gone. It's just a point of us waking up to it. But nice talking with you, Seth. Very, very nice. KL7Y. My call is Norway Charlie 4 Love, November Canada 4 Love, 2x1. And we say no charge for ladies, and my wife told me that was okay. So I'm the gentlemanly guy. And we meet here every night. This is called the Hole in the Walnut. And we meet on 7188 at 10 o'clock and go to, about now. So I'm going to pick up that break station because we asked him to stand by. It wasn't an emergency. Let me get him in here if he's still here and apologize to him. But I continued the discussion, not because I wanted to hog up the time, but I think a lot of people are interested in what the views are and what is going on to us and what's happening. And I think we should all be aware of it. I think it was an important topic to discuss. The break station, come on in. This is NC4L and the Hole in the Walnut. Copy you. I heard your voice, but I can't make out what you're saying. Something about hamcation. What's your name? And give me your call letters again.
My name is John. Call letters are Kilo 4, Kilo Whiskey Whiskey, K4KW. I know if I can get you invited to the evening dinner hamcation with the Hole in the Wall.
Okay, I got K4KWW, that's John. I know you, John. And John, I'm sorry, but you're very weak tonight.
Roger. We're in 100 watts airport, looking to get an amplifier here. I know K9UR is Mercury Light amplifier.
You say something, the K9UR, and I think you were talking about getting a linear and 811. So I'm running about 1,100 whiskeys, and you're running maybe 100, I guess. And so you're hearing me better than I'm hearing you. Joe, are you hearing this fella? K9UR? No, he's probably off listening on the other side of the room fixing something. John, I can't make you out. If you want to send me an email, my call letter's at ARRL.net. So NC4L@ARRL.net. And it should come to me. But I don't know how to respond to you if I can't hear you.
KQ4HJN?
Good, Steve.
Yeah, he's talking about meeting up with us in the Hamcation. He wants to know, he wants to put in for coming to the Hamcation.
Oh, very good. Very good there, John. Send me the email, and I'll send you back.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. This is November Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot. Anyone copy? Over. Test 1 2, test 1 2. This is November Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot. Test 1 2, test 1 2. This is November Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot for radio check. Anyone copy? Over. Test 1 2, test 1 2 3 4, 4 3 2 1. This is NF8F. Radio check, 7168. Anyone copy? Over.
For coming in. It's been a very enjoyable evening. Some good comments and good points were made about what's going on around us, and I think that's of value to all of us. And we're going to say good night to everybody, and the reverse order to which you came in, and we'll say KQ4HJN.
Good night, everybody.
K4KWW, good night, John. K9UR, Professor Joe over there in Indiana, good evening. KL7Y, good night, Steph. KF4XZ, good night, Steve. N2H, YNG, that's Uncle Paul over there in Toms River, New Jersey, good night. KG2PEN, Captain Green, I'm standing and I'm saluting. Good hearing you tonight, Rich. N4DRB, good night, David. And good comments from you, man. Really good comments. KG2 Hotel Charlie Echo, good night. Chris, KQ4 FPS, that's Mike. That's feet per second, like when you shoot a gun. How many feet per second is the bullet going to go? KQ4 FPS is Mike, and K3 VLS. The Marcosaurus in Media, Pennsylvania. Everybody's home.
Boy, that was a nice car.
Yeah, well, the Mercury side's like a honey.
An HOA, so I'm antenna compromised, and then I said, well, I'll go down and look at 100-watt rig, and I had my eye on a IC7300, and right next to it was his big sister, and I swear she winked at me, and that's what I took home, you know, how it goes. Yeah, that's a dream radio to me. I love that 7300. Oh, Roger, it is. And, you know, I had done some research. I mean, I think I got my license on April 15th last year. I got it back. And had to go by, I bought the 705, and then probably in June, bought the 76, and then ordered Jimmy Monroe.
Anyway, I told my insurance company, they told me, they said, Monty, he said, we'll give this another 4 or 5 days, and then you'll need to get an attorney.
I don't blame you for doing that. The attorney's a good way to go. And Shane, don't use that emu anymore. That's a joke.
Yeah.
My brother said that as soon as I mentioned to him about it and mentioned the emu, he laughed. He says, you fall into that trap of buying that cheap stuff from Massachusetts.
Yeah, mine's Safeco is the name of the company. They're pretty good rated, but the other guy's insurance is called Gamesco, and they won't even answer our phone calls now, so they filed a letter with the insurance commissioner. They're gonna regret they did that.
Oh yeah, well that other one you mentioned with the emu, they're out of Boston. Their main headquarters is in Boston, and he said that's a terrible, terrible place. Hey, I got the Triple H certificate in the mail today. Would you believe?
Hey, that's cool. What's your number? 985?
986, and it's a nice certificate. I'm gonna scan it and stick it on the QRZ.
Ah, there you go. Maybe by the time I get mine, I'll be ticket number 1,000.
Well, that's what I was hoping to get, even 1,000, but apparently there's some more to go.
Well, as long as they've been doing it, they're at 980. It'll be another 6 months before they get to the 1,000 mark.
Well, at least 6 months or a year. It's going to be all summer, K1YAG. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I was doing some work for Amtrak down to Alpine Station to do the open up the station there. It's not manned 24 hours. You know, it's part-time. Anyway, I went down there to open it up. The train was 30 minutes late to start with, and then when it hit a signal down the track about 50 miles, it turned out to be 30 more minutes late.
Not running on time. KG5, GOT for the ID.
Yeah, it wasn't running on time, and so anyway, I'm watching it on the computer there to see when it's going to arrive, and about 5 minutes or 10 minutes before it gets there, a Burlington Northern Freight train was ahead of it. It went by the station about 65 miles an hour and almost blew the passengers off the platform.
I thought they had to slow down when they came in.
Not the freight train. It was hauling.
Roger.
The other train was the Amtrak was only going 52 miles an hour, and they were on a curvy section of track. Goes down the mountain over there, but they couldn't go too much faster. But I was talking to the engineer, said they've been following that train for a couple hours.
Roger that.
Eventually, when they catch up to it, they would, go off on a siding. There's plenty of siding. They'd go off on a siding and let it go by. So what else have you been doing?
Just working. I just got home from work about an hour ago. So came out here and turned the radios on. Got to go in and do the payroll in the morning. So I don't know. And then we'll see how tomorrow night goes. I'm supposed to be off.
Oh, that's good. I got K2G today, so I got them all now. The last one came in.
Yeah, I think I got all mine. I got them all stacked up. I'm going to put them in a little display, one of those holders, and then I've got the plaque that came in. It's got all 12 miles in it, and the bonus one.
Oh, I got a frame, a larger frame, and what I'll do is put the certificate in the middle of it, and then I'll put the cards all the way around. So you're going to have the certificate surrounded with the cards, and then I'll have it.
That'll make a nice big frame. That'll be pretty neat.
Yeah, it'll probably be about 2 feet wide.
What runway we taking off on tonight?
I think you take off on runway 36.
Roger, 36. I'll start setting up the electronics here.
I got a checklist here for you. Anyway, I worked about 15 stations and on the Triple H, and they were swapping numbers.
Yeah, I like it when they do that. I hear them. I'll trade your number for my number and stuff. So I'm listening to the AWAS system. I'm getting the latest weather. I'll set the altimeter here in a minute.
Did you see that news there where that Difference United took off and had a pressurization problem, descended down. They're going to Europe and then descended back and landed back in Newark.
That'll mess up your vacation.
They had 300 people on board. Can you imagine that?
Was it an L-1011?
No, they're obsolete now. You hardly see those in the air. It was a 777, I think.
Roger. I'm very much pressure tonight. 30. So 5.
Hey, Peter sent me a email here. It says divers reached the bottom of the blue hole, and it tells what they found in the bottom. 420 feet deep.
Yeah, I've seen that. They found all kinds of weird stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, it's mainly garbage, but they said there's some vents in the rocks down there that put out hydrogen sulfide gas, and that's bad for your health.
Yeah, but didn't they find some treasures down there as well?
No, not too many. Mostly plastic bottles and stuff from ships that dumped off stuff.
That's pretty deep for a diver, 400 some odd feet. I wonder if they're using a hard hat or if they're using those special rigs where it mixes nitrogen in there.
I don't know. He sent a picture. It showed a diver down there, but you don't know. But he said there's lots of marine life down there. Sharks, hammerhead sharks, reef sharks, and bull sharks. So I'm definitely not going to go down to the bottom of that thing.
No, I won't get past 100 feet. That's the limit for me.
I got my scuba diving certificate in
right there in Maui, about 10 miles north of where that fire was at Kanapali. And I went out one day, this is about 6 months later. I went out one day and I was just following the sand down. It was real nice, and before I know, I was 100 feet down. I've never been down that far, so I just came up real slow.
Yeah, 100 feet's about my limit. After that, my ears, I can't get them to clear, so I stopped right at about the 100-foot mark.
So I wasn't paying attention to the depth, but you know, I felt kind of funny, and so that's. Then I looked and I said, "Oh man!" I followed the sand down, and it was slightly sloping.
Different world down there, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. Blue hole in it, and I was there one day. It's real creepy.
Landing runway 24 now. There's no other aircraft ahead of you outside of that. Which approach were you looking for tonight? 6 or 24?
We were going to do 6 is what we're thinking.
Expect the ILS. Give me a moment to take the airspace. I'll have lower in a moment. Maintain 3,000. Heading 090, intercept the runway 6 localizer. Across switch up before that. With the level 9,000, we have 4535 left. $1,600 south of 49. 4 miles. Miami Center, Roger, good evening. Blue direct standby. If you're able, maintain 320 knots for spacer. You're going to be number 1.
American 411. American 411 has November. American 411, you also. $8,800, send the prices for your landing north with November.
Miami Center, Roger, good evening. Blue direct Matt. Miami Center, Roger. Fly heading 330, vector sequence Miami.
American 411.
$16.06, Miami Center, Roger, good evening.
Sarasota Bradenton Airport. Automated weather observation 040.
temperature to 7 Celsius.
Speeds your discretion.
Our discretion to speed for Delta 1606.
Direct Crystal and we're wondering if you can direct Crystal for Jaguar Hornet. 429.
Terminated, frequency change is approved.
T3 with November.
Public speed at Hasselhoff, but Gemini 704. Checked in, it was stepped on by that readback. Who checked in? Evening via Fundy or Alvec. I need you at an odd altitude. You want 35 or 37?